I remember the smell of dust and smoke that evening. It clung to everything. My black dress, my daughter's hair, the very air we breathed. The sun was setting over the Wyoming hills, painting the sky in shades of amber and blood red, as they lowered my husband's coffin into the ground. The war had taken his body 6 months before we ever saw him buried. And now, the debt he left behind was taking our land. By nightfall, when the last mourner had left and the preacher had offered his empty condolences, the sheriff found me standing by the grave. He removed his hat, but his eyes held no mercy. He told me to pack what I could carry and be gone by morning. 24 hours. That's all I had left of the life I'd known. My little girl Lucy, just 5 years old, clung to my skirt with tiny fists. She looked up at me with those wide, innocent eyes and asked if her father would come home soon. My heart shattered all over again. I had no words, no comfort to give her. I simply held her close and stared at the horizon, wondering where we would go, how we would survive. That's when I saw him. A lone rider, silhouetted against the dying light. His coat was covered in desert dust, and his horse moved with the quiet confidence of a creature that had traveled far. He stopped beside us at the edge of the cemetery, and for a long moment, he simply looked at me. His eyes were dark, weathered by sun and sorrow, but there was something steady in them, something certain. Then he spoke, his voice low and deliberate. He said he would buy this land. And then he added something I'll never forget. He said the woman and child would stay. I didn't even know his name then. Didn't know if he was a savior or something else entirely. But standing there in the growing darkness, with nowhere to go and no one to turn to, I felt the wind change direction. It was subtle at first, barely a whisper against my skin. But it was there. That was the night everything changed. The night I stopped being just a widow, and started becoming something more.
Every story deserves to be heard. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Your voice keeps the past alive.